Good morning, beautiful. Hi, I'm Jordan James, and this is Good Deeds Buffalo. I want to thank my friends at the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program at Hansi for sponsoring this episode and allowing me the opportunity to take the time and give back and highlight the good deeds of this city of good neighbors that often go unnoticed. Now, on Good Deeds Buffalo, the Buffalo, Western New York community will nominate someone for their good deed. This person is kind, loving, and puts everyone around them first. At random, I will select someone to showcase and thank. Now enjoy the show. On my last episode of Good Deeds Buffalo, I sat down and highlighted Audrey and Joseph Murphy with the War Paint Project, a nonprofit that has celebrated over 300 individuals fighting life-altering, life-threatening, and sometimes life-ending illnesses by creating a painting of their favorite things by inviting others who create handmade goods to also donate their gifts by sharing the warrior story and fighting for their lives. Now, the Warrior Project has even enlisted the help of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to help one of their warriors of childhood cancer with a mind-blowing video message made by the War Paint Project plea for support. Learn more about the War Paint Project and watch our interview anytime online at www.gooddeedsbuffalo.tv. Now, on this episode of Good Deeds Buffalo, I will highlight and interview a Buffalo, Western New York community-nominated individual, Kimberly LaRussa, as I learn how she's created Buffalo, New York's original good news website, sweetbuffalo716.com. She started that on stories of hope, love, and kindness. We'll learn how she's helped many Western New Yorkers, humans, dogs, cats alike. Now, we might even have an in-studio visit as you learn about a side project Kimberly is passionate about, Sweet Buffalo to Rescue, and who doesn't love some good vibes? All of that on this episode of Good Deeds Buffalo. Meet Kimberly right after this message.
Niagara County RSVP offers volunteer opportunities with over 60 local, non-for-profit, and public organizations, donating over 80,000 hours of service each year. In becoming an RSVP volunteer, you will join more than 400 other citizens in using your skills and experience to meet critical needs throughout Niagara County. You can make a difference, assisting seniors, educating youth, supporting veterans, or building homes. It's difficult times like these that remind us how important volunteers are to the community. With RSVP, you'll choose where you'd like to serve, how much time you'd like to give, and either share your skills or learn new ones. RSVP is federally funded through a continuation grant from AmeriCorps seniors. Additional funding comes from the New York State Office for the Aging and the United Way of Greater Niagara and local contributions. Is your community organization, church, or club looking to book presenters for the upcoming year? Schedule a free presentation at 716-285-8224, extension 216. We would love to get you on our RSVP team. If interested, please call for an application or visit www.hansi.com. Join AmeriCorps seniors and bring out the best of America.
It is truly an honor to meet you. I'm so inspired by Sweet Buffalo 716. I just had to meet you and learn more about what you do. What is Sweet Buffalo 716?
Well, Sweet Buffalo is a good news website that aims to bring love, hope, and kindness to the Western New York community. A lot of our stories that we do actually give back. So whether we're raising money for a good cause or we're organizing a birthday parade or helping an animal in need, it's all about spreading awareness of good news in our area. Kind of like what you're doing.
Absolutely. You know, you have to, I think in a day-to-day basis, it's hard to stay focused on the positivity. And with your good news website, you really take that to the next level. You're researching all this good news and good vibes and stories, and you're helping people. So why did you start Sweet Buffalo 716?
Sure. Well, I actually have a degree in broadcast journalism from Buffalo State College, and I've worked in television news and print media and PR. So I kind of just took everything I've learned in school and in the real world
and just used it. It's
yeah,
wonderful.
I just used it.
Just used it. That is so wonderful.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to the community for believing in me and sharing their stories with me, because if they didn't do that, I wouldn't have, this following that we do on Sweet Buffalo. We're celebrating 5 years now. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, 5 years. So 5 years you've been able to keep the Sweet Buffalo 716 going, and I'm sure you're not going to stop anytime soon.
Absolutely not. And we're always coming up with new ways and ideas to give back. So Sweet Buffalo actually branched off and we created Sweet Buffalo Rocks. So a lot of people are hiding and finding painted rocks in the Western New York community, and it's bringing smiles to them. And we have a new venture, Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue now.
Absolutely. Now, you had mentioned Buffalo keeps coming up, right? Buffalo. But I want to ask, what does Buffalo mean to you? What does it mean to you?
Well, actually, I'm originally from Florida, so I moved here about 13 years ago.
Okay.
And I was just so overwhelmed with the amount of kindness I saw in Western New York. Like, this is a place where
overpouring.
People, hold doors for each other. They ask how you're doing. They, if you're in trouble, they're always calling to see what they can do to help. And it was wonderful to see. And when I heard, they're the city of good neighbors, I mean, they really are.
You're like, you had to highlight that. You're like, you are the city of good neighbors.
Yeah.
You had mentioned the kindness in our area inspiring you to start doing what you're doing. But is there a particular story that really inspired you to start doing what you were doing?
Well, there's so many stories that have happened, but one of the most inspiring was when we helped a little boy named Bentley who was sadly battling cancer. And, we did everything we could for him. We raised money, we surprised him with a puppy, a kitten.
Oh, a puppy, that is so wonderful.
Yeah. Anything we could do to make him smile. And what was amazing about it was that the community rallied for him. So it wasn't just Sweet Buffalo. Some people started reading his stories. They reached out, how can I help Bentley? What can we do? And so it just spread like wildfire. And his last few years here, he felt nothing but love from the Western New York community, and so we just love him very much.
He just felt that Buffalo love, and that was one of the things we wanted to highlight with the Good Deeds Buffalo show, is that Buffalo love. Now, what age did you start doing what you're doing? I know you mentioned you had went to college first in PR and worked similar to what you're doing, but what age did you start doing what you're doing?
Well, I believe I was about 27 years old when I graduated from college.
Oh, wow.
And, I just want to do everything I can to learn about the industry and how to tell stories. And, the reporters in Buffalo were so good to me to show me the way.
And just mentor you.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many people. I think if you surround yourself with good people that actually know more than you, and you can pick their brain and they're willing to let you pick their brain, you can learn so much. So that's really what I do. I surround myself with people who inspire me in the community, and then I'm inspired to do more because of them.
That is so wonderful, because you kind of feed off that kindness, and it becomes a cycle of positivity. I often think that you have to start your day with positive vibes only. It's kind of where I've always been, and I think you take that to the next level and you live by it every day. It is such an inspiration and honestly innovative to just put all that information in one spot. Now, do you do what you do with your family and friends? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, my family and my friends all take part in the things we do. I mean, we host events to give back to children and families in need. We help animals together. So, I mean, it's a group effort. I started Sweet Buffalo, but I don't do it alone by any means. It's everyone in the Western New York community. I can't tell you how many friends I've made through Sweet Buffalo, which is even more amazing. Like, people I would have never met that I wrote stories about that became, forever friends now.
Oh, wow. So you've created now a new network of friends who, and I would say, are just kind people, but also those are great people to have around you, and especially everything you do. Now, how can people watching you help Sweet Buffalo? 716?
Well, the best way to help is to follow us on Facebook, share our stories. We have so many stories of, families in need, animals that need help getting adopted, events happening in the community. The more you share the stories, the more you can help. And then you can also shoot us a message if you have a story, or if you want to help and get involved, just shoot us a message on Facebook.
Oh, wow. So it's really just reaching out, and you're there to reach out and help everyone, especially if it's a good news story, some love and inspiration. You're all ears. Is that what I'm hearing?
Absolutely. That's exactly what you're hearing.
Well, that is wonderful. Now, Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue. I heard about this. Let's talk about it. What is Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue? I think I know, but what is it?
So Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue was started after we began sharing stories about dogs in need of homes, cats in need of homes, and we decided to take it a little bit further because there's so many people reaching out saying we want to help too. So now Sweet Buffalo Rescue actually goes out in the community. We bring homeless animals to you and to help them get adopted. So we partnered with local businesses recently, Eat Right Foods and the Griffin House and Totally Buffalo Store, and we brought dogs to them, and then we create videos on our social media platforms to help them get adopted.
And I've seen some of those videos. They are just so adorable. You might see me in one of those videos soon. Now, how many animals have you helped?
Well,
if you had to guess, I'm assuming there's no way to know.
If I had to guess, I would say hundreds, but I'm the storyteller here, so I give all the credit to the veterinarians that care for the animals, the people that get in their car to rescue them. So it's definitely a team effort helping all these animals.
It really is, the Buffalo community coming together. Now, I asked this earlier, but how can people watching help you in Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue?
Yeah, well, you can join Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue on Facebook. We have a group going, and you can join and find out about the work that we're doing. Spread the word about Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue. What we want to do is we are partnering with other rescues, established rescues in the Western New York community to help them raise funds, get their animals adopted.
And just kind of interacting and get that information out there.
Yeah, it's so important.
That is wonderful. And we'll be right back to wrap up our show after this message.
Niagara County RSVP offers volunteer opportunities with over 60 local, non-for-profit, and public organizations, donating over 80,000 hours of service each year. In becoming an RSVP volunteer, you will join more than 400 other citizens in using your skills and experience to meet critical needs throughout Niagara County. You can make a difference, assisting seniors, educating youth, supporting veterans, or building homes. It's difficult times like these that remind us how important volunteers are to the community. With RSVP, you'll choose where you'd like to serve, how much time you'd like to give, and either share your skills or learn new ones. RSVP is federally funded through a continuation grant from AmeriCorps Seniors. Additional funding comes from the New York State Office for the Aging and the United Way of Greater Niagara and local contributions. Is your community organization, church, or club looking to book presenters for the upcoming year? Schedule a free presentation at 716-285-8224, extension 216. We would love to get you on our RSVP team. If interested, please call for an application or visit www.hansi.com. Join AmeriCorps Seniors and bring out the best of America.
Welcome back to Good Deeds Buffalo. I'm your host, Jordan James. We are here with my guest, Kimberly LaRussa. We were talking about her good news website, Sweet Buffalo 716, and her wonderful side project, Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue. We actually met a dog, Loki, earlier. Can you tell me a little bit about Loki?
Sure. Loki's my 1-year-old mountain feist. I actually adopted him from a local SPCA, and he has just stolen my heart. You know, he came into my life at a time I wasn't looking for another dog, but you know how that goes. Sometimes people just fall into your life for a reason, and now we're best friends.
Isn't that just so wonderful? It's just such adorable dog Loki was. I was dancing with him, and I had such a good time. time. Now, I reached out, this is my favorite part of the show. So I reached out to my friend Jessie from West Seneca, who is a 200-hour yoga teacher focusing on restorative and gentle yoga, and she's donated a personalized relaxation session for you and 4 of your friends. Okay, so she'll focus on simple, gentle movements to create a simple, way for your body to connect with your breaths while she quiets your mind. Here you go. Here is the gift. You'll take this right to her. And I also reached out to my friend Teresa at Salon Envy in Tonawanda. And she would like to give you a wonderful self-care day with a haircut, style, and teeth whitening. She did my teeth. I would so recommend her. Here you go.
Oh, this is so nice. I wasn't expecting all this. Thank you. You guys didn't have to do that.
You are so welcome. Now, do you know someone you would like to nominate for their good deed on Good Deeds Buffalo? Someone you would say is kind, loving, and puts everyone around them first? Head over to www.gooddeedsbuffalo.tv and fill out the quick and easy nomination form. If selected, we'll reach out to you for more information. You can visit Kimberly online at sweetbuffalo716.com to learn more about Sweet Buffalo to the Rescue and Sweet Buffalo 716. I want to thank our sponsors, the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program at Hansi, Salon Envy, and Yoga with Jessie, and of course, wonderful WBBZ-TV. Until next time, I'm Jordan James. This is Good Deeds Buffalo. Thanks for watching. Remember, hate is in the moment, love is forever.